Hi everyone and welcome. It's great having you here today. I'm having to voice over this today due to an issue with the sound in the actual video that I did and some editing. The video was running a bit long, and so I wanted to cut it down, and I had some audio issues. But that being said, I love doing soaps around the holidays. I believe that I'm a kid at heart, and I really do love Christmas. And this soap is in that vein. I wanted to do a minty kind of soap, peppermint, spearmint, and I had an idea of what I wanted to do, and that was to do a multi-stripe. But then I changed my plan and decided to use a new mold that I had. So I kind of went with it and blended the two, and it wasn't necessary. I didn't need to use the divided pourers since I was pouring into this type of mold. So that's what happens. Sometimes we change our plans and we come up with a different idea, don't we? And that's actually, I think, what I love about soaping the most. This soap is a goat milk soap, and one that I'm always pleased to make. It doesn't vary that much from other soaps that I make, except for the design, the mold. I've not used this particular mold before. And I don't know that I used it to its best effect in this video, but I think they're quite lovely. And what I like about them is they're flat bottomed, so that they will sit flat wherever you want them to, but they fit very ergonomically in the hand because of the domed top. So you can actually hold them and the flat parts against the body, so it just seems like a really good shape for bathing. And I think anywhere you put these, whether it be in the powder room or in your kitchen by the sink, I think that the minty smells will be very welcomed and so perfect for the holiday. This isn't a big pour on this one. I only did the 12 bars. I have several other ideas that I'm working on, and I don't know about you, but sometimes I get so many ideas in my head that I can't bring any of them to fruition, so I just have to stop myself and just do something until those plans are worked out. It's like one particular one I've got in my head. It's another hybrid type soap for Christmas, but I can't quite work out just how I want to do it yet. And it's getting late in the year, so I'm either going to have to do it in the next day or two or just give it up. But it's one of those things that just sits and picks at me at the back of my head. So I even dream about soaps, ideas that I've had, which is kind of cruel because it's like a constant reminder, hey, you're not doing what you want to do, right? Work has been so busy but fun. I work with an absolutely wonderful team of people, and so it's a pleasure to be there. And some days I will tell you that it is the best part of my day. And I can't say that, or haven't been able to say that, about too many jobs in my life. And I'm very happy to be able to say that about this one. And I mean it. I really do. That some days, just going there and sharing laughs and stories, commiserating, even some tears with folks is very enlightening and good for me. It makes me feel stronger and like a better person. And we could all use a bit of that, couldn't we? And because I don't get out into the community, of course, now with COVID being the way it is, that makes it much more difficult. Around the holidays, I don't like to talk about the charitable things that I do. That's just my upbringing. But one of the things I do is I share. I grow and give out turkeys and other types of things to those that are underprivileged. And with COVID, that has put sort of a different spin on that, made it much more challenging. But we do what we have to do, don't we? This is a difficult time for so many of us, and I know there are people dealing with illness in their home or even death in some cases, and I do feel for those people. I hope that you and your family are safe and healthy and that you're remaining that way, that you're wearing your masks, washing your hands. I mean, I think sometimes in the media we hear about vaccines and we tend to all get a little giddy about that because, yeah, that's great news, but that doesn't mean that we can stop doing the things that we're doing now to stay safe. That vaccine's not here yet. It's not certainly in our arm and flowing through our bodies. So do take care. Protect those around you. And remember, mask wearing is not about protecting yourself. It's about protecting your fellow man. There are folks out there that really do need us to be there for them by wearing masks and washing our hands. It's the least we can do, don't you think? All right. Do you have a right not to wear a mask? You do. But do you have a right to take away someone else's right to live? Something to think about. I'm not preaching this. I'm just sharing some thoughts with you. I just bought some more masks. I think we're going to be wearing masks for a while now, at least into the spring, depending on what this vaccine does. But folks, take care of yourselves. Hug those around you, especially now during the holidays. If you can't do that, for your extended family, do it with those that are closest to you. Sometimes the family we find, those nearest us, whether they be friends or acquaintances, sometimes those have to do. And sometimes some really good friendships can come out of that, some deeper friendships. I will tell you that I've made better family than the family that I grew up with in friends over the years than I could have ever hoped for. And I trust them more, and I know friends generally won't hurt me. It's family that has been the foil in the past. Something to keep in mind. Have a wonderful day, everyone. I'll see you back soon. Goodbye.